Welcome back to Getting Some Head, baby. I'm Michael fucking Rainey here with my friend Matt Mitchell. How are you, friend?
Doing good. Good to see you.
Good to see you, brother. Good to have you in the fucking perv lair. I haven't found a good name for it yet, so.
Perv lair is not bad.
Yeah, I don't do much perv shit back here, though. My old studio back home in Philly, that was a true perv lair.
What were you doing in there?
Dude, my move was I would just I would get my coffee in the morning, and you know everybody would be out of the house except for me and my wife, and my wife would sleep a little bit later, and I would get my coffee and I would put my feet up on the desk, and I would sit there. I would sip my coffee and look at naughty stuff on Reddit.
Hey, there you go.
So that's a perv lair, baby.
I do like the. I do like flipping through Reddit like it's the morning paper.
Yeah.
That is nice.
The morning slut paper.
Yeah, just go to whatever thread you like, see what's new.
Yeah.
sort by newest updated. That's it.
Oh, dude. Yeah, it does it for me. Especially down here in Texas, like it's not like Pornhub where it's you know, you got a age verification and it's like, brother.
Oh, for sure.
I'm not putting in my ID for what I like to look up.
Yeah, no, that is the thing about Texas is you need to use like shitty porn sites.
Yeah.
Porn sites.
Yeah, and I'm typically an XNXX guy anyway, but sometimes, you know, I want to bounce around.
Nice. I'm on this vid. I don't know if you've gotten to this vid. That one's just it's pretty normal. It's Pornhub-esque. I think it might be just a direct copy of fucking Pornhub that everybody just rips and puts on there. Yeah,
I don't think I've been on there yet, but yeah, that's good to know, man. I'm gonna have to jot that down in the porn lair, baby. Yeah. You got a porn lair at home?
No, I just go to my bedroom and pray to God my roommate can't hear me jacking off.
Are you a loud jacker?
I hope not. In the heat of the moment, you can never tell. It's like kind of like how you can never truly know how you look. It's all pictures and mirrors.
Oh, dude.
You can never really know how you sound.
Matt, when you hear your voice for the first time, I remember thinking, like listening to a comedy recording.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's what the fuck I sound like?
It's tough.
I hate this shit, man.
Yeah.
Dude, are you from Texas?
No, I'm from Montana originally.
All right.
And then I was in Chicago for about 6 years, and now I live down here. And it's pretty nice. It's not too bad.
What do you miss about Montana?
Probably the winters right now I miss. I just miss having the seasons. Miss the space.
Yeah.
It was really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just like completely empty. Yeah, you can go and get lost and just fuck off. And
oh, God,
it's
I
real
imagine.
Easy. It's real easy to have nobody else around, which is great.
Yeah. Would you get weird, or would you just appreciate the solitude and just enjoy your peace?
Yeah, I would just be, usually I would put on a record I liked, and then drive somewhere. There was a gravel road that was like between me and the next town, and I would go over there, and a guy had a bison ranch, and I would go and I would just sort of park the car and look at the bison.
Oh, my God, dude. That's fucking heaven.
It was pretty nice. It's not too bad.
I haven't been up there yet. I'm going to Fargo, North Dakota next month.
That's going to be awesome.
I'm excited for that.
Yeah. Yeah, you're going to like it. Yeah, Fargo is still like, that's right on the line of, my mom was actually born in Fargo, North Dakota, which she doesn't like talking about. Montana and Minnesota have this weird beef with North Dakota.
Yeah. What did they do?
We just call North Dakota dumb. It's like a weird thing where it's like, we have like a whole...
I kind of like that.
Yeah, it's a
stir shit up a little bit, man.
It's a fun gag.
Yeah, it's too fucking nice up there. Sometimes you need to fucking start an unnecessary beef.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, dude. You mentioned that you saw The Smashing Machine yesterday, so I want to get your thoughts on it.
I thought it was fantastic. I thought it was surprisingly like sort of a small, sweet little movie.
It did feel very sweet.
Yeah, because it's like Safdie Brothers stuff. I don't know if you've seen, like, because they got Uncut Gems, Good Time, Heaven Knows What. I don't know if you've seen that.
I haven't seen that yet.
That one's another, like, fucking heroin movie that's, like, really intense. And I thought it was going to be that, like, mixed with boxing. But it wasn't. This was more of, like, his relationship with the, what's her name? Who's that actress?
Dawn?
Yeah, Dawn.
Emily Blunt.
Blunt, yes. I was going to say Watson, but... No, yeah, that whole thing was just like they had such a weird, like, toxic, stressful chemistry the whole time.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, but no, I thought it was good. And also it made me want to get jacked as hell.
I know, it does look fun, man.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Did you just have massive traps? A lot of trap acting, too. That's the other thing.
God, that's the dream, man. I want to get big traps just so I can be considered for shit like that.
Yeah.
Because I've done some acting before, and I'm just usually considered for... problem retard. So like a cop or like a fucking military guy or something like that.
That's not bad. That's not
yeah.
bad. Yeah.
Enforcing retard is usually like, man, that guy might be good for that. But like, I would love to be a trap guy. Yeah, I really enjoyed the movie, dude. I had an issue early on in the movie. There was a guy and his girlfriend, like 5 seats down from my family and I, that would not shut the fuck up.
Oh, really?
Dude, it was fucking insane. They were boozing the whole time, though, so I kind of,
Where'd you go and see it?
To Evo Kyle.
Okay, I haven't been to Evo.
It's a really nice fucking theater, and like I go there a lot. Never any issues. This was the first time I ran into anything, and this isn't fucking Despicable Me. It's like you kind of need to pay attention to this shit to have an understanding of what's fucking happening.
Yeah,
like that's Despicable Me behavior. It's like they just would not shut the fuck up.
Man.
Yeah.
I had theater 100% to myself.
That's heaven, dude.
Which it just like counting down until the movie starts. You're checking your watch, and you're like, "Oh, there's still nobody here."
Yeah. When I checked before I left, I think there were only like 5 tickets sold. So I was like, "All right, this is going to be very chilled." And I got there. There weren't many more people. I knew this was a bad sign when I got there, though. The lady in the front row, not the front, but like the front where the stadium style seating starts. She had her bare feet hanging over the rail.
Oh,
I knew that was not a good sign.
Yeah.
And then once the movie kicked off, this guy next to me would not, and his girlfriend too, would not shut the fuck up. I don't like correcting people, but about a half hour in, I had to go tell him to shut the fuck up.
Really?
Yeah.
That's good for you, man.
Yeah, it was too much.
Yeah.
And
how did it go? Were they receptive to it?
They didn't say anything. He did not seem happy about it. But they shut the fuck up.
Hey, look at that.
Yeah, I'm not a fucking manager getter, and it takes a lot for me to have to feel the need to correct somebody else's behavior. But in that moment, it's like I just want to watch the fucking movie.
That's
man.
Nice. I went and I got the manager with an empty theater. When I talked to the manager, I went because the trailer started and it's just me in there, and they didn't turn the lights off. And I go, I better go because I just had this nightmare of like, what if this movie starts, the lights in the theater, it's all completely on. Ruins the whole point of going to a movie theater is you need the complete blackness. So I went and I talked to a 16-year-old kid behind the concession stand. I go, hey, just wanted you guys turn the lights off here? He goes, yeah, we do it around the trailers. I go, oh, okay. He goes, what theater are you in?
Yeah, hit the fucking switch, man.
And I go 12. He goes, I'll get on it.
Did he take care of it?
Yeah, he took care of it. Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, there's going to the movies at a time when nobody's there to a movie that nobody's going to be at. Like I love just picking something where it's like, all right, it's probably going to be just me and some other social retard.
Yeah, for sure.
And we're not going to acknowledge each other, and this is going to be heaven. I love going to the fucking movies, but only in that situation. I don't want to go to the movies if it's probably going to be a packed theater on opening weekend or any shit like that.
Yeah.
I just want to go when it's mostly just going to be me.
Makes sense. Or like group of buddies is nice too. I think that if you're going with like your friends, you're hanging out, and then you get to watch the movie, discuss it afterwards. That's the dream. But you got to meet at the movies. I think that's the big part of it.
Now, with that said, when you go with your buddies, do you guys sit side by side? Do you get space between the seats?
We go side by side, but usually when we go together, we go to the Alamo Draft House, which has a strict no talking policy, where like if you make a peep, they kick you out.
I do like that. I don't like Alamo because I don't like being bothered during the movies.
Yes, that bugs me.
But I do like when they're fucking on top of that shit, and I think that's one of the biggest attributes of an upper echelon theater.
For sure. Yeah, and also the Alamo has notes, which is fun.
What is that?
So they have like a little stack of paper and a pen and lights underneath the little desk that slides over, so you can like pass your friend notes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's a fun thing. So,
oh my god!
So it's usually just my buddies being like, "Oh my god, that girl had awesome boobs." There you go.
Would you pass that kind of note to a stranger? Just like slide it down to some fucking goofball next to you.
That would be a great bit to just switch seats with somebody halfway through. Start getting all your pals' notes. But yeah, when did you see One Battle After Another?
I loved it.
It was very good. Yeah.
I wanted to hate it though because I went in. There's a massive. They're flooding social media right now, like with. I don't know if it's disinformation, but it's disingenuous marketing, where it's the one thing that really bothered me was people dressing up as DiCaprio's character Bob. Yeah. Why would people go to the theater dressed as a character that they have no prior reference point of?
That's a great point.
And I get it, and it worked because it got me fucking tweeting about it, about how angry it made me. But I thought the movie was great. I wanted to dislike it because because it was glowing reviews almost unanimously.
For sure. Yeah, PTA is PTA is good, and you can't mess it up. I also didn't think it was. I thought it was really like politically charged, but it wasn't preachy at all. I think it was just kind of created a world of extremes and then put a movie in it. You could have done that story anywhere.
I like that because I went in and I was apprehensive for that reason too. But because it wasn't smashing you over the head with political ideology, I was all right. This is very cool. And oh my god, dude, I now have the thing for ladies who look like Russell Westbrook with volleyball butt. Dude, her butt was insane, and she was like licking faces.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
It was nuts, dude. And it was a very good movie, and I walked away from it being like, oh my gosh, I got to tell my dad about this. You should check it out. And then I'm like, he's not gonna like when Sean Penn gets gun to his head. He's just forced to get a boner. It is funny that like ruins his life in a way.
Yeah.
Where that happens to him once, he's like, I need to have sex with that girl immediately.
Gun to your head, do you think you could get a boner?
I don't think I could not. No, I go, yeah, wait, I don't know. No, man, I don't think I could. I think it would. Maybe you get fear boners. I haven't been scared for my life in a while.
Dude, I think that's the best way to combat like burglars and shit like that. Is to just, instead of having a sign that says this home's protected by ADT, just saying like, look, when I'm scared, I'm hard as shit. That's what you're walking into, brother. I don't think I've had a fear boner, man.
Yeah, I wonder what happens to the like intense situation break-in. Is it like your peanuts get scared, so it reverts into like a turtle, or do you think it gets hard like a spear?
Dude, that's a great point. I'm going to keep track. I'm going to see if I can no, but then if I'm setting it up, it's not legitimate fright.
Exactly.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I just don't know if I get hard during scary moments.
Haunted house, butt plug. And there we see. We do some kind of measurement here.
Dude, that's another you and your boys activity. Fuck the movies. We're going to the haunted house with butt plugs, dude.
Gonna see if they can scare it out of us.
Yeah, the guy's like, I didn't even scare you yet. I was like, I know, but he's juicing the plug, man. Dude. Butt plugs right now, they're at a point that I didn't think we'd ever reach.
Really?
I mean, as far as Bluetooth capability, as far as LED capability, there's so much going on in the world of butt plugs where you would think 10 years ago, we're never going to... It's not going to advance any further than just this thing in your butt.
Yeah, the LED is... Like, I was at a strip club in Dubuque, Iowa.
I don't like that.
One time. You don't like a butt plug at a butt plug
at
a strip club?
I don't like when they wear butt plugs at the strip club. Like, I want to see asshole.
Well, I didn't care for it. Well, because it was like flashing like yellow, blue, red.
I'm going to have a seizure.
Like, yeah, this lady's got a game of Simon going on in her ass. What is this for? What is this doing to me that she has electronics? Oh yeah, it was crazy. And she had, remember, her socks smelled horrible too, which was just, yeah. She was wearing full socks at the strip club, which you rarely see.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
What is a manager doing at that point? Like, are you just there to sexually harass applicants?
Yeah, I don't know what the manager of a strip club. I feel like they, because it can be a few different archetypes. There's guys who are just sort of there like, hello, yeah, very like serious dudes who are like, I'll beat the shit out of anybody who comes in here. Then there's the old stripper who's sort of aged out of it. Yeah. And she's sort of like, she knows the business.
Yeah, she's like on a consultant basis.
Exactly. Those are my favorite. Those ones are kind of fun. Yeah.
Yeah, I would love to go back. I haven't been to one in a while. The one I went to where I noticed the butt plugs, every now and again, there's something that changes culturally that makes me think like, oh fuck, I'm really getting old. When I went to the strip club in the mountains in the Poconos in PA, every girl in there had a butt plug.
Really?
And I would have never conceived of that.
Yeah.
Got in there and everybody was fucking glowing. And it really kind of bummed me out because that's one of the things I enjoy. It's like I want to see asshole. And if I'm going there, it's like I will gladly throw my money at you.
Yeah.
But at that point, what are you doing?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I don't know what the deal. Also, I feel like for them to have the option, do they want to be plugged up all night?
It's tough, man. It's for a few minutes or something, but it's
for the whole night is just. Yeah. What could be happening is, and this is maybe my new theory, is that their assholes are so disgusting from years of of patronized anal.
It's kind of like putting a poster over a hole in the drywall.
Exactly. Well, when you monetize your asshole, it's going to be it's going to get used to a point where it doesn't have the same tautness that it normally does.
Dude, I wonder if it works like Mr. Rogers' shoes. Like when they get home at night, do they take one out and just put like a more comfortable one in?
You're just shoehorning it.
They take it out and just like, oh. Yeah. Just start rubbing it like they're bunions.
Yeah. The house butt plug. Looks like a little rabbit or something.
Oh, goodness.
Jeez.
Yeah, I bought my wife 2 butt plugs this summer. She didn't ask for them. And I think like I've been juiced up because I feel like I got a new zest for life down here.
Oh yeah.
And I don't know how to handle it other than to buy my wife butt plugs. And she opens it, she's like, and it's like kind of like when a cat brings you a mouse. You're like, oh, it's very sweet, but like I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. I usually just leave it on her pillow.
Yeah. You're just getting your wife 2 butt plugs. Now you don't need to use them all at once. But well-received gift, was it like a kind of a thing?
She's a very sweet lady, so she always hams it up like I could definitely use this, yeah. And it's like still in the box, but I'm not going to complain. I don't want to be one of those guys that gives a gift and then bust balls as to whether or not they're using it.
Of course, yeah.
I think you would enjoy this, but if you choose not to, it doesn't affect anything moving forward.
I'm seeing a lady right now who's very interested in getting into my butt, and I am pretty adverse to it.
All right, that was going to be my follow-up question is, all right, yeah. But I think, I don't know, I can't really give, what's that?
I'd like to enjoy it. I'd like to, because they're like, oh, there's a G spot in there and it feels fantastic. I go, well, of course, it's good. I like it. But from what I've experienced, it's just not for me.
Yeah, I have yet to. My wife has threatened to eat my ass for a while. And I just can't bring myself to do it, mainly just because I feel like it's the equivalent of somebody saying, so tell me about war. It's like, I know what's happened there. I know what goes on down there. Like, you don't need to know, and it's like what you think will happen is probably not going to be the true experience.
Yeah.
So I'm apprehensive. Like, one day I might just give in and just find out I'm a fucking prostate freak.
Yeah.
Which wouldn't be the worst thing in the world.
Yeah, of all the things that can fucking happen to you, that's not top 10. Prostate freak is... Yeah, you're getting off clean. Prostate freak.
But, I mean, you got to give in sometimes, so.
Of course, yeah. Like, it's... my first girlfriend ever, she wanted to do anal. And I was
on
like,
you?
No.
Oh.
She wanted me to do it to her. Okay. But the deal was, she goes, we should do it. But she goes, but just so you know what I'm going to be feeling, you should let me put a finger in your ass. And I'm like, that makes sense.
Yeah.
She said, I'm like, consider it.
Yeah.
And, she put a finger in my ass, and then I went... I don't think I want to do it.
Yeah.
This is what a horrific thing to do to a person. That's crazy. And it's also to think about it. That's like, if you're a gay guy, that's just what it is all the time. You're just either getting your ass fucked or fucking an ass.
Yeah.
Which is,
I could take it or leave it, man.
Yeah, it's not for me.
Yeah, same, man. And my wife, God bless her, she's always been up for anything. And I tried it once, and I was just like, I just like pussy, man.
Yeah.
Give me the hits. Like when I go to see Neil Young, I don't want to hear stuff off the new album.
For sure.
Dude, play Old Man. That's all I want to hear. I would just want to be in your pussy thinking about Old Man.
Yeah, give me some Harvest.
The
Pussy Harvest. Yeah, no, pussy is fantastic. It's very nice.
Dude, I know. And like that's one thing that leads me to believe that so many marriages, I think people now are more inclined to marry not necessarily people they're attracted to, but more so people that they get along with. And like if you watch like an HGTV show, there's a lot of women that are married to clear gay guys.
Yeah.
And I get it just because you want to have fun with the person you're with, but also from the gay guy's perspective, like there's no real loss there because pussy feels incredible no matter what you're doing.
Yeah.
It's not like you're being forced to eat Brussels sprouts.
For sure.
It's like you're getting... not forced, but like you're being encouraged to pork the slip and slide.
Yeah, no, it's I got a lot of gay friends who will be like, yeah, I got drunk and fucked a chick. Like, what? It's just funny. Pussy's nice, dude. It's it's the creme de la creme.
It's eating pizza when you're full. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't need it, but you still want it.
It's fine. Yeah, it tastes great.
It's fantastic. Wow.
Oh, heavens, man. Mm-hmm. Dude, I could talk about butt stuff all day, man. I don't think I have any buddies that are openly in the butt stuff.
Yeah, it would be nice to... I have noticed Austin comics, there's an epidemic of people who are big into the T-girls. That's the...
Okay.
Yeah. That's the thing that's just across the board. A lot of guys like getting up there talking about how they like chicks with dicks and getting porked in the butt. Yeah. But and they get up there talking about it like they're brave. I'm like, this is more of an exhibition kind of thing. I feel like you're more putting it out there than anything else.
Related note, I passed by it a million times, and there's the adult megaplex off of 35.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And it's 24 hours, and I still have not been in there yet. That makes me question if I'm still a big pervert, because I've been here 3 months now, and I haven't been to the adult megaplex once.
Yeah, I've never been into one of those places.
I used to go when I lived in Philly. I used to go a lot in the aughts. Yeah. Like 08, 09. Mm-hmm. And that was mainly because I don't think I had a cell phone yet, and we only had a shared family computer that fucking ran like a grandmom that should have been euthanized. Mm. So at that point, it's like when you go to these places at the Jack booths, the benefit was that you could watch anything you wanted, just put in a few bucks, and it was just like, it's playing the second you put your money in. Whoa. Whereas like now it's, I don't feel the need to go. Just
exactly. It's right there.
I have the sum of human pussy here.
Yeah, no worries, man. Thank you.
All right. I think we're back, baby. We're doing it. All right, man.
Perfect.
Oh, dude, what were we talking about? Going back to fucking...
Oh, yeah, going to like, I was talking about Banana Video. Mm-hmm. But they had just like, there was like it was like a haunted house, but it was just naked guys was the idea. Where it was like you can go on the tour and they would take you back through like this thing. And I asked the guy what it was, and he sort of explained it to me. He goes, "Are you interested?" I go, "I'm not gay. Would I like it?" He goes, "No." No, you'd probably not like it.
In all fairness to them, it is named Banana Video.
Yeah, but I thought it was like... I thought it was just a branding thing. That'd be fun.
You can see the appeal.
Yeah, the appeal. Look at this. Now we're doing some...
Well, dude, that's one of the things about these places is that when you go... I didn't know that either. Like, I didn't know that these spots were oftentimes just gay cruising spots. Yeah. When I would go, I truly just wanted to watch fucking videos. Mm-hmm. And I'm sitting there and I'm watching videos in peace. And a lot of the shacks... They would just have like a simple like eyelet latch. Mm-hmm. And then some of them had it broken off, which was kind of horrifying. So you had to try to get there at a point where you could find one with a locking door. Mm-hmm. Even so, like when you would get in there with the fucking locking door, oftentimes you'd hear dudes rattling it just to like let you know that like, hey, somebody's out here if you're interested. Whoa. And it's, I just wished at that point I could have just put up there was like a dry erase board on the door that said like, no thanks, man. I'm just in here to jack.
Yeah, do not disturb. Yeah. Kind of a thing. Wow. Yeah, that's a whole other scene, dude. It would have been kind of fun to be alive during like the Pee Wee Herman days of jerking off in theaters and shit.
I know. And I don't know. I have some conflicting feelings on Pee Wee, but I truly believe he was set up because they were there that night to do a sting operation. And it's like, how little crime is going on in your fucking town where you're just like, we got to get gay guys jacking off. Yeah. Like this is reaching an epidemic level. Mm-hmm. And I don't know. I support his right to jack off. I hope he's able to do it in heaven.
Oh, for sure. Oh, I hope so. I wonder if that's... do you think there's a need to jack off in heaven? Do you think it's a thing where you never need to, or so you can do it as much as you want whenever you want?
I think some guys just want to. And if you're up there... Because with angel wings, you finally have the privacy where you could just like... you could be sitting at a bus stop jacking off and not get in trouble because you're able to provide yourself the cover.
Yeah, it's so funny. Just wrapped around you.
That's one thing they don't tell you about heaven, man. Is you finally have the ability to do it if you want to fucking do it, man. Yeah. Yeah, Pee-wee, I don't know. I had a lot of conflicting feelings, mainly because it was always very vague as to what exactly he was prosecuted for initially with the child stuff.
Yeah, I think it was possession of child pornography. And, And then they found, at least this is my understanding, they found out that like in the photograph, that guy or whatever was over 18, so it was fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's kind of like why I was able to like reconcile those feelings. And it just seemed like, all right, he described it as art too. And it's like, if you're collecting art and you're into like perv art, I don't know, there might be some weird shit in there. But considering that was I don't count the jacking off in the theater thing because I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Yeah. But considering that was like the only time he got popped, I kind of want to give him the benefit of the doubt.
For sure. But also just, I think just as a good rule of thumb, if you're the host of like a children's TV program, it's probably not good to have a massive collection of pornography. It's probably just a bad look at a certain point.
Yeah. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe you could just go to a library where they have it and not have a personal collection of just absolute smut with questionably legal people in the photograph or artwork.
For sure. But if I were born before the internet and I had Pee Wee Herman level funds, yeah, I would probably I'd have a library.
This episode is brought to you by PrizePicks. You and I make decisions every day, but on PrizePicks, being right can get you paid. Don't miss any of the excitement of this football season on PrizePicks, where it's good to be right. PrizePicks is the best way to win cash this football season, and getting started is easy. Pick more or less on at least 2 player stats. If you're right, you could win some serious dough. PrizePicks is the only app offering stacks, so you can select the same player up to 3 times in the same lineup. If you have a favorite, now's the time to show it. Boy, I can't say enough about this Philadelphia team, man. Jalen Hurts, I think, is due for a breakout game, and I would lean toward the more on the player stats. So I'm going Jalen Hurts more for Philadelphia this week. PrizePicks even lets you follow your favorite celebs and friends and copy their lineups with just a click. Download the PrizePicks app today and use code GISH, that's GISH, to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code GISH, GISH, to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. PrizePicks, it's good to be right. Dude, Matt,
I quite a reader.
I had a boss who was a very cool guy, so we talked about things that you wouldn't typically talk about with a normal boss. But he was a wealthy guy, and we were just talking about what led into this conversation was talking about Jerry Sandusky because he was a Penn State alum, and we started talking about perversion, and specifically perversion amongst wealthy elites. Okay. And his theory was that you reach a point of wealth where there's very little that actually excites you. Yeah. And specifically sexually. Like, you've attained everything you could possibly attain from a success standpoint, so people are just relegated to these primal sexual instincts to excite them. Mm-hmm. But then when you're able to satiate all of your typical sexual needs, you're just like, all right, how far can I push this? Yeah. And his theory was that this is oftentimes where guys get into fucking gray areas, where they get into like real freak shit.
Yeah. No, I think that's definitely correct.
And I think that I could picture that being the case with like Pee-wee, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, man, you got a fucking children's show. Yeah.
That's why I make sure to make no money. That's why money is the root of all evil, and the good Lord is right to keep it from me.
Yeah. If I keep losing hair due to finances, just know that it's, I'm just a meat and potatoes pussy guy.
Yeah, that is nice. I'm enjoying. I'm balding right now too. That's the other thing. I'm sure you've clocked it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, yeah. I'm like, I don't think Yeah, if I were just like set up Silver Fox, kind of an old guy, I think it would be a big problem.
Really?
I think it is.
No, I think you look good.
Oh, that's nice. I appreciate it. But I think at a certain point into like being an adult, you kind of just need to age into like I'm trying to go for like a George Costanza kind of a thing, and then just be like a guy. I think that beauty in men it should be frowned upon. I think that you need to sort of just sort of lean into being a fucking monster looking guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, once I got my fucking cauliflower ears, I was just like, I'm not doing anything about this.
Yeah,
I just don't care. The only thing I care about is like I want to keep up. I do exercise just for the sake of like presenting something
exactly
palatable to my wife.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that makes sense. And also just being like a longevity.
Yeah.
Want to be able to lift shit and be able-bodied.
Yeah, I just don't want to be a fucking feeble bitch.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, dude. Well, relative to you living in Montana, do you feel like you were able to explore the things that you wanted to with the resources you had out there? Like, my idea of Montana is that, very limited as far as like entertainment and as far as like keeping yourself fucking, I don't know, stimulated. Do you feel like you could do like not only just sexual stuff, but I mean as far as like, checking out new movies, like going to see concerts, going to see, experience different aspects of culture that you would in big cities?
For sure not. At least when I lived there. It's kind of changing. I think I went to a couple of concerts in high school. They were all Christian rock.
It's tough, man.
No, it's all right. But it was like, so it wasn't any of the bands I was really into. But I guess I liked Christian rock when I was in high school. Mm-hmm. I was like really religious upbringing, played guitar in church. Yeah. Kind of a thing.
You're like a thick David Koresh.
Hey, thank you. I appreciate it. It's very nice. But yeah, so all that. So I was interested in music, so I was able to like find like, if I play it at church, and my school had like a praise and worship team where you'd play Jesus music, and then did that.
Are there any bangers?
Big Christian rock bangers?
Yeah.
God's Not Dead is a big one. Jesus Freak, that's a good Christian rock tune. Mercy Me's got a.
I like it.
Yeah, so all those guys are pretty solid. Yeah, I saw the Newsboys, I believe, twice. I saw the Newsboys, and the lead singer was the dude. It was because they switched it off. It was the lead singer of DC Talk. I'm really getting into.
I'm familiar with them.
Yeah, DC Talk. They had a black lead singer and a white rapper, it was like a reverse Linkin Park, I think.
Yeah,
I don't know exactly what the plan was, but they did that, and then. The Newsboys, one of the dudes from Audioslave was in the Newsboys.
Whoa.
Yeah. I think it was like the lead singer of Audioslave went Christian and was in the Newsboys. And then after that, no, sorry, not Audioslave. I'm such an idiot. It's Audio Adrenaline, which is a totally different band.
Okay.
But yeah, I saw them. And then, they started doing like a little bit of a fun rap thing with Toby Keith. You know Toby Keith?
Yeah.
Yeah, so... Those are all the Christian rock bangers that I was into when I was young. And then, then eventually I left the house and was able to, I made friends that weren't in my small town and found, like, fun, good tunes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I always thought about that. I had a teacher in high school who was in the DC Talk, and she would speak about them because it seemed like every kid in my class was in the rap, and she's like, I like rap too. And somebody's like, who do you like? She's like, DC Talk. They're like, what the fuck is that shit? And she played it, and I was like, oh no, please don't do this, lady.
Yeah.
Like, immediately you knew like what was up. But,
oh, that's so funny.
yeah, she had a tough time, man. She was one of the few female teachers in my school. I went to an all boys school, which it was like 90% male faculty as well. Mm-hmm. And any teacher we got in there, it was a tough go because you just surrounded by riled up teenage boys all day.
Yeah.
And this lady, she was, if you were an attractive lady, kids were like kind. Mm-hmm. But if you were, this lady kind of looked like she lived next to a power plant. So she really got hell.
It is how it is. Man, it's tough to, you saying that really puts in perspective which teachers we thought were cool. Which ones we just fucking hated. Man, that's crazy. I always thought it was like the cause correlation of it is because I always thought the ugly teachers were meaner.
Yeah.
But I think it's just because of just years of just kids made them that way.
Yeah, man. We had one really beautiful lady who was a Spanish teacher, which, my God. Mm-hmm. Her name was Miss Spazzato. Oh, man, she was thick, too. Just always looked like she just got fucked. Like some ladies, like they just, it's like that just woke up. It's like makeup looked like it was put on 9 hours ago. Mm-hmm. Hair looks like, you were just in a pillow fight.
That's awesome.
Yeah, she was really something else, man. But she was only there for, I think, a year or two. And aside from that, it was, we had a lady who used to be a nun. I never got the backstory on why she was either left or was kicked out of the nunnery. Miss Turnbull, which is a great name for like a butch lady.
That's awesome.
She was terrific. Dude, one of my favorite, oh God, Matt. Dude, one of the best things that Miss Turnbull did was freshman year theology, the first class. she's like, look, she's like, I'm not wowed by cursing. She's like, people do it, think they're being bad boys. She's like, that shit doesn't fly in here. So what we're going to do is the first day of class, we're going to go around the room, and you're going to say your favorite curse word out loud.
Whoa.
Dude, it was like, I felt like my head was going to explode. It was fucking heaven. One kid, though, really got me. Like, after, like, the first, like, 5, it's just like, all right.
Is everybody doing fuck? Is that the big one?
Yeah, the greatest hits for the most part. But one kid, this kid, Kevin Harris, when they got to him, a slow smile broke out across his face, and he just said, Russell the love muscle.
What a genius.
Yeah, man. That one really got the room back, because it's like, I don't know, you're just being beaten over the head with cunt, cock, fuck, shit, motherfucker. And it's like, yeah, cool. This is working. Like, her plan was definitely well thought out, and it was effective.
Wow. I'm for sure one kid hit an N-word.
Oh, man. No, I think I would have remembered that. Although we did have an N-word spoken, multiple N-words spoken out loud in 7th grade. We had a sub who was reading
Tom Sawyer, probably? Or
no, it was something else. It was a book about slavery, and there was a bunch of different points where the N-word was said out loud, just because we would go one by one. Everybody would read like a paragraph. Yeah. And there was one, I don't know if it was like a Negro spiritual, but it was like, run, N-word, run. The patty roll gets you. Run, Edward, run. He got a big gun.
Whoa.
And that was the first time, and like, you see it coming. Like, you're scanning the page, and it's like the N-word on the written page stands out like a chick with a dick.
For sure.
And we all saw it coming, so you could feel like a murmur building in the room as the kid in front of us is fucking reading, and then they get to it, and it's just like, whoa, a 7th grade bomb just went off.
Yeah. Well, I remember we were reading Huck Finn, and it was like the group reading, and it was popcorn style. So
what's that mean?
A social nightmare is what it is because it's you read a paragraph, and then someone else just has to have the bravery to start reading the next paragraph.
I didn't know that's what it's called.
In order. Yeah, and then the teacher would always be like, Matthew, you didn't really pop in there at all. I go, I don't want to read.
Yeah, eat shit, man. I'm not reading the N-word out loud.
Oh, yeah, so just wouldn't do it. And then, but reading Tom Sawyer, first N-word that pops up, it was a girl reading it. She got to it. She goes, she felt like she got tricked. There's no warning. She goes, and then
she just jumps out the window like in Jason Bourne.
Yeah, and then my English teacher kind of had a smile on her face, like, you can say it.
What?
Yeah, we just read it out loud.
When she read it, did everybody cheer?
No one cheered. We were just like, whoa, this is crazy. Yeah. Reading the N-word. And then everybody got a lot more eager to read. Yeah. Everybody was popping in a lot more.
Dude, what if that's the secret to literacy? Like, kids that really have a difficult time, just be like, yo, just drop one N-word in there. And it's true. Like, that's your reward for getting to that point.
That's not a bad idea.
Dude, your tongue is going to fucking move like a fucking Latin dancer. I might try that. Dude, I'm going to develop a reading program based upon, like, being rewarded with the N-word every 3rd page.
Yes. You could definitely do that, too. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Find something. Educate yourself.
Probably. Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man. Yeah, no, I got to read more. I'm really, I'm bad at it. I guess I'm not bad at it. I'm fine at it. I just don't have the focus to do it.
It's tough, man. Yeah. I buy a lot of books.
Yeah.
I don't finish a lot of books. Mm-hmm. But I do love buying me some books, man.
Yeah. When I do read one all the way through, like beginning to end, I'm like, this must be a great book.
Yeah.
That it was able to grip me like this. Like I read Ham on Rye last year.
I don't know that one.
Oh, it's Bukowski. It's him talking
yeah.
It's like him talking about his childhood, and it's like it's a mix of stories that are true, but they're every now and then he throws something crazy in there, and you can't tell if it actually happened. So it sort of gives him carte blanche to just say whatever he wants to, and it's like he's talking about some of it. You're like, this is probably some fucked up shit that actually happened to him.
Yeah,
but it's masked with like there's other crazy things happening where you can't quite make heads or tails of.
I would like that.
What's true? Yeah, Ham on Rye is fantastic.
Yeah, I read some of his shorter stuff. There was one, ChatGPT recommended it to me, so I checked it out and I really liked it. It was about him. It was about a woman named Tess, and it was called maybe the most beautiful woman in the world. But it's about a lady who ends up killing herself.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and it was like, I just love anything like that. And I I got into him just because I like anything about a middle-aged guy like finding success late in life and nearly drinking himself to death.
Oh yeah,
is right up my alley.
For sure. Yeah, dude. No, Bukowski is great, and I also just like how like grumpy he is in a way where he's like he's not trying to hide it at all. He's not trying to be likable, and he's really not. He's not a likable guy. He's like if I met him, I'd be like, this dude is the worst hang. I probably know like 5 Bukowskis that I see around.
Yeah, this I don't know. Yeah, comedy's littered with fucking Bukowskis.
There's a lot of them. Yeah, just very like funny, talented guys who are just like so bitter to the point where it's tough to interact on any level.
Yeah, man.
I'm talking about this didn't work out for me. This, that, and the other thing. It's like I have empathy for it because I understand that feeling, but at the same time, at a certain point, we just got to hang.
Yes.
At a certain point, we got to talk about the smashing machine and have a good time. Yeah.
Oh man, dude, there was something in the fucking smashing machine that I really loved, and it's toward the end. I don't know if you're interested in watching the smashing machine, and this is going to be a spoiler, so you might want to fucking plug your ears right now. Actually, put in your butt plug. Take your butt plug out of your butt, put it in one of your ears, and put your thumb in the other ear. But dude, just an image that I love that I'm going to probably make it my fucking computer screensaver is Emily Blunt putting the gun to her head.
Oh yeah.
Oh dude, I love a hot chick with a gun to her head.
Dude, yeah.
Not like somebody else putting it to her head, but a hot chick being like, "This is how I'm going to do it. I'm going to kill myself like a man."
Yeah, dude, that was tough. I dated a chick for a while who she ended up going nuts. She bought me a dog, and
nice.
And it was like 2 weeks into dating me, and then went kind of nuts. Thought the dog was a person for a little bit. It would like barricade herself in the room. But dude, yeah, it was that kind of thing where she was just like I was just like dragging knives out of her hand and shit. It was crazy point in my life, but I saw that and I was like, oh, Dwayne, no.
Yeah.
Dwayne, no.
A female character is so crazy that you call her male counterpart by his real name.
Yeah. Dwayne. And then also, this is the other thing. This kind of bugged me about the Smashing Machine. I don't think they made his drug struggles like tough enough.
That's what I thought, man. As we got close to the end, I always check out how long a movie is before I even go in. And I knew it was going to be just over 2 hours. And as we're getting to like 1:45, I'm like, I don't really think they exploited the drug shit enough.
Yeah, and he also he goes into rehab, and then you don't see anything that happens in rehab. And he just walks out. He's like, "Hey, Emily Blunt, how are you? Want to go to the carnival?" And then they just had a carnival.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that carnival shit kind of cracked me up, though. I thought he was going to fucking smash the fucking the carney's head, where he's just like, "Hey, if you can't handle it, dude, don't go on the Gravitron."
Well, well, if you don't want to throw up, don't go down the ride. And I was like, then he's like, "Well, it's not that I can't handle it; I'm choosing not to go on." It really felt like just that whole carnival sequence was like it really sucked you into. It felt like you were like on that date. You know
I know, man. I got a soft spot for dumb bitches, man. So I really got sucked into Dawn's character. And naming her Dawn, dude. Nobody named Dawn is ever good for anybody.
Yeah.
So they fucking nailed it with that. And did you? I didn't know who Mark Kerr was coming into this.
Me neither. Yeah.
Gay guy, right?
I don't think he's a gay guy.
I don't know. That's the impression I got at the end. I thought that's why they were showing him in real life to kind of add that wrinkle to it.
No, I think he just had I think just compared to Dwayne Johnson, everyone's gay.
Okay,
I think that when you see Dwayne Johnson playing the guy, you're like, wow, what a guy. And then you see the actual guy, you go, oh, he's a little feminine. But it's people are like he's going to win an Oscar for the role. And I'm like,
he was pretty good.
He was pretty good, and I think people want to say that because it's like you couldn't even tell it was Dwayne Johnson. I go, yeah, that doesn't mean that he did a.
I know, yeah,
yeah. I thought he did a good job. He did a very good job.
Out of all the movies you've seen this year, who do you think should be nominated for Best Actor?
It's tough. Yeah, because it's also his Best Actor in a leading role is the one everyone's talking about. And I think Benicio del Toro was great.
Oh, God, he crushes it in everything.
Yeah, but that was supporting, and then Leo is always great, but that wasn't the best Leo performance by a lot, and he did a great job.
I will say this: he plays frantic better than any other actor.
Yeah,
like I love watching him freak the fuck out.
For sure. There was a movie I didn't like the movie, but did you see Don't Look Up?
No, what's that?
It was an Adam McKay movie about climate change, and Leonardo DiCaprio plays just kind of like a bloated scientist who's, well, it's about climate change, but it's all framed through the reference of a meteor is about to hit Earth. It's all an allegory. For
I think I'm aware of that.
Yeah, but the whole time he's just like having constant anxiety attacks, and he's going on the news. He's like, oh, "What's going on?" It's just like that kind of thing. And I saw him do that. I was like, "Oh, it's kind of a unique choice for him because he could do like because he's got Jordan Belfort, and a lot of times he's like a suave kind of dude, and then seeing him like sort of pathetic. He did it in that movie, and then he toned it down a little bit for this one." But
yeah, I got a soft spot for pathetic men too. I think dumb bitches and pathetic men are probably my favorite movie characters.
Oh yeah, for sure, definitely. Yeah.
Dude, what was your favorite movie growing up?
Ooh, good question. Spaceballs.
Oh God, yes.
Yeah, Spaceballs.
Dude, that shit was heaven, dude. I remember seeing that in the theater.
Whoa.
I went and I was really into it because watching the first 3 Star Wars movies with my dad were such fun experiences, and getting to do this shit with my dad because he was super into it, and he's like, dude, it's kind of like Star Wars, but they're making fun of it. I was like, okay. And I went to see it, and my dad was fucking losing it at the theater. And anytime he enjoyed something, it made it 1,000 times better for me because he was a pretty tightly wound guy. But dude, getting to see that and the theater erupting, specifically when the black guy in the desert was like, "We found shit." Dude, it was, that was heaven. That was one of my all-time favorite movie-going experiences.
Oh, yeah, dude, yeah, Space, yeah, I was huge into Mel Brooks, anything he did, and then just John Candy and Mel Brooks. I think it's the only one they ever did together.
Dude, we got the John Candy documentary coming out in a few days.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think it's the 10th.
That's going to be sweet. Yeah, overdue, I'd say.
Yeah, I wonder what took it so fucking long.
I don't know. He's also kind of got a mysterious. I think he just fatted himself to death. I don't think it was anything it wasn't an overdose or anything.
Which is kind of nuts because you look at him in comparison to fat guys of today.
Yeah,
he's maybe 50 pounds overweight.
I think so. Well, I think. I don't know. Maybe we've evolved as a species.
Yeah, we've adapted
since
to fat.
then to the point where you could become impossibly fat.
Yeah.
To a point where it's crazy.
Yeah. I've got some impossibly fat friends where I'm just like, dude, how does your body do this, man?
For sure. Yeah, I have young impossibly fat friends. Then I'm like, buddy, you've eaten. There's a great Dr. Now on that My 600 Pound.
Oh God, he's the man. Yeah,
there's a great one where he's talking to this young kid who's just 600 pounds, and he goes, "You've eaten all the food for the next 40 years." Which is such a funny thing to say to the fact. You get to eat so much food in your life, you ate it all at once.
Yeah, dude. One day, Dr. Now's going to bring a gun into work, man.
I think so. Doctor, right here, right now.
Have you ever reached a point where something was so problematic for you that you felt that you might need to see a specialist for it?
Ooh, great point. I don't know. I'm very disorganized and anxious generally. I went and I did that meditation retreat that I told you about, that was pretty good. That helped a lot. When I was a kid, I was heavily medicated for ADD, which my grades were good, but it was just they're messing you up all the time. I think it just wreaked havoc on my fucking just everything, my nervous system, super anxious all the time, constantly. But yeah, no, I haven't had no major problems with addiction. I've spazzed out and got a flip phone a few times just because, I do that probably, every couple of years. Every couple of years I have to go on a flip phone for a month. And that helps out. But nothing crazy.
One thing I'm always interested in is to find out what kind of financial advice people got growing up.
Yeah.
Did you receive any kind of positive financial advice or anything that ended up fucking you up later on?
Oh, no, I was set up for success by the parents. They're like, be sure that you save, you want to, put as much money away as you can. And they were, again, very religious upbringing. Tithing was a big thing where you need to give a good amount of money to the church. My parents were like, you don't got to worry about that. Don't worry. It's not a big deal. At a certain point, you'll be able to donate to a church and write it off or something. Then you can do it. But good financial advice. Invest in real estate. Buy gold. My dad likes buying guns. That's a big thing. Yeah. So gold, guns, save your money. Yeah.
Oh, dude, there's one more thing I need to ask, and I have to look this up real quick. I apologize. I didn't have it ready to go.
No, you're all good, man.
When we first started, but.
Yeah. Am I doing okay, by the way? Is this about the tone of the show?
You are fucking crushing it, man.
Oh, thank you.
You're on fire, man. So this question is brought to you by Lucky Ducks, ductwork and dryer vent cleaning. And Matt, when your air ducts smell less like fresh air and more like a raccoon Airbnb, it's time to call Lucky Ducks Cleaning Services, serving Oakland and Livingston County, Michigan. Lucky Ducks specializes in air duct cleaning, dryer vent cleaning, and light HVAC maintenance and repair. Licensed, insured, and trusted. Give them a call today, and they'll get your ducks in a row. Lucky Ducks, baby.
Nice.
Matt, do you feel like you have your ducks in a row?
I do feel like I have my ducks in a row.
Yeah.
I'm a renter, so it's less my concern. But I change my filters once a month.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, so I'm way on top of it.
I'll breathe in the fresh air, baby. But yeah, Lucky Ducks fucking rules. My buddy Max runs this company. He is the fucking man. He's one of my favorite people, and I'm going out to Detroit November 1st, and Max is one of the people I'm looking forward to seeing, man. So give him a call. He'll get you taken care of out there.
Where are you going to be at in Detroit?
The Independent.
Oh, that's a good one.
I love that place, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been there twice now. And cool little town. Oh, God, what did this fucking guy say? I wrote it down on my... I got to look it up for the second episode, but my friend was going into a dispensary a couple blocks down from the Independent. And I was waiting in the car for him. And these two black guys were getting out of their car to go into the dispensary, and the one guy said to the other, he's like, man, that's why I love my women stupid. And he gave this explanation as to why he liked them stupid. And I typed it into my phone. I can't remember it off the top of my head, but I'm going to bring it up for the Patreon episode. It really fucking made me laugh. But I can't wait to get back to Detroit, man.
Yeah, Detroit's great. And also Michigan, they're still they're very into weed up there.
Dude, you get it for virtually nothing. I don't understand how they fucking make money off this shit.
I have no clue. Michigan's a crazy place. It's like the Florida of the North, kind of.
Perfect description of it.
Yeah, because there's a lot of water sports happening all the time. Then also kind of backwoods, muggy.
Yeah.
I was kind of seeing a lady for a while who was a waitress in Detroit, and I would drive 4 hours from Chicago.
Pussy's that good?
It was pretty awesome. It was pretty nice. We got a yurt one time halfway through. Stayed in a yurt for a weekend. Yeah.
Okay, when you said we got a yurt one time, I thought it was like an Indian reservation abortion or something.
No. It's just like one of those round tents.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's pretty awesome. I had a huge crush on her in college, and then hit her up years after I had dropped out, and then was able to finally pull it together.
Nice, dude.
Yeah, it was pretty great.
What a positive note to end on. Oh, one thing I want to ask you before we end and move on to the Patreon is, what is something that you're grateful for?
Oh, great question. Grateful for friends and family being supportive and loving me. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wonderful answer, brother.
Thank you, man.
What do you want to promote, Matt?
Oh, you just check out my Instagram. It's Matthew in the Mitchell. Matthew spelled with one T. Everything I do is going to be on there, so just watch my stories and come to shows.
Sick, dude. Matt, you're so fucking funny, man.
Oh, thanks.
Glad we're buddies, man.
Oh, back at you, man. Appreciate
you're the fucking man. Dude, thank you guys for watching. If you're watching this on fucking YouTube and not on the Patreon, consider joining the Patreon, patreon.com/gettinsomehead. I got new stuff up there every week. On top of that, too, I'm putting new episodes of my solo true crime podcast, No Bueno, which Matt has helped me out with. Putting episodes of my podcast with my wife, PAWG Talk, which is a ton of fun. My wife's my favorite person in the world, and she's so sweet and so funny and so sexy, man. And I know you guys are going to enjoy her. And on top of that, too, I'm doing interviews with patrons just about very specific topics. What led to that was I'm doing custom Getting Some Head episodes, and I've had so many fucking meaningful conversations with people that have so much fucking wisdom to share. And I just want to provide more meaningful content for people. And I think that's a great way to do it. So I'll be posting those on the Patreon as well. So a lot of great bang for your buck at patreon.com/gettinsomehead. All right, join us for part 2 over at patreon.com/gettinsomehead for more Matt Mitchell. We'll see you guys.